back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my, I forgot, so I gotta look, my 31 week to 35 week update. I am 35 weeks exactly today. My next update will be actually on my due date, so we'll see how that goes. But so far, everything has been a-okay. I'm trying to think. I don't write stuff down, so I kind of like go off the top of my head. I have noticed that between this time, my ankles have become more swollen than usual. Right now, my feet are really swollen. They look like they did on the days that I got those tattoos that are on my feet, which were swollen. So that's that. I've noticed my face getting a lot more swollen. My nose is a lot more swollen. Like, my nose is not that big. My fingers are swollen. Like, you're gonna see how swollen they are. Like, that's my fingers, how swollen they are. You can see my, my ring ridge right there from my rings. Don't know how much longer I'll be able to wear these, but everything has been going a-okay with baby. She is measuring above the average line at the 16th percentile, I think it is. She's measuring right above the line, so she is doing a-okay. Tomorrow we do another measurement and we'll see how much she weighs tomorrow. My app says she's weighing almost 6 pounds, but she was weighing 2 weeks ago, she was weighing 4 pounds and 11 ounces. So we will see how much she weighs tomorrow. We finally got a face ultrasound picture, so that's exciting. I should have brought that upstairs, but I didn't think about that. It's on the fridge. But besides, you know, everything's going okay with the baby. Everything that can go wrong with my body is going wrong. Sorry, my eye itched. I have carpal tunnel syndrome in my right hand, slightly in my left hand. So doing things on a daily basis, because I am right-handed, is difficult. I cannot do a lot. That is why you have not seen beauty-related videos, because it's hard for me to grip my brushes, and after a while, if I leave my hand like this for too long, it gets really tingly to the point to where it's painful. If I'm holding my mouse for too long, same thing. Then this hand is slightly doing the same thing, where it's the thumb, the pointer, the middle, and those are like the only three that are tingly, but they're not as bad as my right. And then I sprained this wrist by sleeping on it wrong all week last week. So I sprained it. I don't like wearing the brace that I have, so I'm just pretty much dealing with it. It's either sprained or bruised really badly, or just, I don't know. But it is so painful. I can barely move it. I can barely put pressure on it. So yeah. So self-diagnosed, sprained it. Then, like I said, everything is swelling. Everything. My lips are like swollen. It looks like I literally got lip injections and I did not. My nose is swollen. Don't mind my appearance. I have not cared what I look like. The only time I ever do my makeup anymore is literally Fridays and Saturdays. Sometimes on Fridays I'll do my makeup. The past couple of weeks on Fridays I have not done my makeup. I've just only done it on Saturdays, because that's when we go and do stuff, and that's the only time I ever do my makeup. And I always just do foundation, bronzer, blush, highlight. mascara. Okay. And I just do like my face. I don't do my eyes. I put mascara on and that's it. That's all I do for my eyes because I literally just don't have the patience with this hand. This hand has literally gotten on my nerves so bad that when we did the nursery, we were painting the nursery, and my hand was pissing me off so bad, I just could not. So it has gotten worse over the 5 weeks. It has really gotten worse, and there's really nothing I can do about it. I just have to deal with it, and it's ridiculous. But I just cannot deal with it. I think we did the nursery when I was 32 weeks. Yeah, 32 weeks we did the nursery. So that's when it really started pissing me off. My hand was pissing me off. And then it gradually went to where it was barely tingling, but it was tingling. And now it's to where it's semi-tolerable, or I just can't deal with it at all. But we have the nursery done. There's just a couple things that need to be done. We got to hang up a couple things on the walls, and sorry, this is another reason why I have not filmed, because I yawn like every 5 minutes and it's ridiculous. But we did the nursery. The nursery's done. Just have to hang a couple things on the walls, get that stuff taken care of, and then maybe, hopefully, I will do a nursery tour. But other than that, right now it's not done, so I don't think I'm gonna do one until this stuff is hung up on the walls. And yeah. I've been doing my stress test. I've started those around 32 weeks. I get them done twice a week on Mondays and on Thursdays. Mondays are my normal doctor's appointments. Thursdays are my ultrasounds. So Mondays I go in, I do the stress test, and then I see the doctor. He just comes in and measures me because the heart rate is already taken and already written down. So he just comes in, measures me. I've been measuring, like, he said Monday I was measuring 35, 36. So I'm measuring kind of like a week ahead, but I think it's just weight that he's, taken in. And then Thursdays I go in for my ultrasound, and then after my ultrasound I do my stress test, and then I leave. So I've been getting my stress test done through 2 times a week, and everything's good. She is cooperating and doing her part. I was gonna do a makeup video after this, but I doubt that's gonna happen. Doubt. 33 weeks, I started feeling the exhaustion. I was ready for bed like at noon. Literally. My cat and my dog wake me up every day at 7:30. Right on the dot. My cat will start playing with the door and slamming it against the wall to wake me up, and then come up on the bed and meow in my ear, and then stand on my nightstand and meow, and then I tell her to go away, and then 5 minutes later she's doing the same thing. And then Autumn, she'll come up and she'll paw at me to wake me up, or like moan, like, I'm like, okay, you know what? So I get sick and tired of it after about 5 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm up. So I'm up at like 7:30, 7:35, somewhere around there, every single day. It doesn't help that I have to get up Mondays and Thursdays at 6:30 to be at the doctor's by 9, because I like to wake up, drink my coffee, eat my breakfast, and relax before I have to get ready for the day, like get ready for my doctor's appointments. So Today was a little bit different. Today I was able to sleep in until 9 something. I think it was actually 9:30, 9:55. I don't know. I got to sleep in today. That's all I care about. So I was happy about that, but 33 weeks, I noticed I was getting exhausted just walking up and down the stairs, getting exhausted just from walking room to room. I would be tired, like I would be ready for a nap, but I hate taking naps, so I don't take them. I think I laid down last week for a little bit on the couch with my pillow, and I tried falling asleep, but I couldn't, so that didn't happen. But 33 weeks, I definitely felt it, where I was getting exhausted and everything else, and I started to nest. Again, I cleaned, I did a crap ton of cleaning. I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the living room, like I did everything. And then last week, 34 weeks, same thing, felt the exhaustion, but yet I had the motivation to clean. Like I was like, okay, if the room wasn't even dirty, I'm like, this is dirty, it needs cleaned. So I'm pretty sure that was my nesting mode going on there. And I even bought like a stick vacuum that was the 3-in-1 that can come apart and do different things. So I was doing that. Like I was on a roll. I bought that and I came home and I did the steps. I did up here. I did the kitchen and dining room. I did the basement. Like I did every single room that day. And I felt the exhaustion afterwards. Like I was done. I was ready for bed. So the exhaustion is real. It's just exhausting, even staying awake. But it hasn't been too bad. I haven't had a really bad pregnancy. Like I haven't really had a difficult pregnancy. I mean, yeah, I have high blood pressure and I'm high risk because I'm high blood pressure, but really, I haven't had a bad pregnancy. I haven't felt Braxton Hicks contractions. I've had them, but I haven't felt them. Like I would have them during my stress tests, and I don't feel them. So I don't even know that I am having Braxton Hicks. Like I don't feel them at all. Some people feel them, and some people said that they feel like a period cramp, but not as bad as an actual contraction would feel. And I haven't felt it, so I mean, I guess that's okay. I guess that's good. So I really haven't had a difficult pregnancy. I haven't had to go to the emergency room and stay and get watched. So that's good. I'm blessed with that, having a easy pregnancy. And for it to only be 5 weeks away is crazy. Thursday, I turned 34 weeks last Wednesday. So then Thursday, I had a stress test. And Monday, at my stress test, I was doing that. The normal girl that normally does takes me back and does everything with me, she wasn't there at that time, so the other girl did it. And normally the girl that is with me, that has been with me throughout my whole pregnancy, she takes it off, goes and shows the doctor, and then the doctor will come in. Well, she waited until the doctor came out of a room to take it off to show him, and all I heard out there was, yeah, she needs to go to the emergency room. So I'm thinking, I'm sitting here, great, I gotta go to the emergency room, I gotta go to my parents' house, call my mom, tell my mom to meet me at their house, to take me to the emergency room. I have to somehow get a hold of Brock to tell him I'm going to the emergency room. Like, I was literally freaking out. And then they started talking about something else, and I'm like, okay, it's not me. we're good. So I had a little freak out, just a minor freak out happen Monday, but it ended up not being me. It ended up being somebody else, because I heard, well, we'll check her first and then we'll do the test, like the stress test, and then she can go to the emergency room. So I figured, I'm like, okay, so it's not me. We're good. My face has recently started breaking out a lot. I noticed between the 31 and 35 weeks, it's been breaking out a lot. The other day, I noticed I had a sty on my lower lash line. Did not know I had it, did not feel it, did not notice it until I looked in the mirror because I was wiping my face with a baby wipe and noticed it. I'm like, great. I hope this isn't pink eye, because that would be wonderful. Knock on wood, I have not gotten the viruses that are going around. There are 3 viruses that are going around that a couple people that I know had. My friend, she went to urgent care Sunday and she had every single virus plus fluid in her lungs that was going around. So knock on wood, I have not had any of those viruses. I have not been sick since the beginning of my pregnancy. The last time I was sick was October. Yeah, October. I always get sick in October. Every single year, never fails. That's when I get sick. So haven't been sick since then. Have not got the viruses that are going around, thank God, because I do not do well with any of that. But yeah, so everything's going good so far, and I could not be more happier. We are 5 weeks away. Baby shower is next weekend, and things are moving quickly. We started packing the hospital bag last week. Like literally over the weekend, we started packing it. We have a bag that's almost full, and then we're taking a book bag that has some other stuff in it. So we are literally kind of ready if she decides to come early, but we are hoping that she stays in a little bit longer to bake, to, you know, finish baking and getting to the right temperature, the right consistency, you know? So we are just praying and hoping that she does not come early and decide to make an early entrance. But that is all that I have for the video. I am going to get up and show you the bump, because I know that's what you guys want to see. So I'm moving the camera, sorry. But I'm not going to take my shirt off just because I don't feel comfortable doing that. But that is, okay, that's my pants. Don't mind that. So here is what it looks like. I am 35 weeks today. So that's what it looks like from the side, from the front, and then from this side. So I started here. Yeah, I was here before pregnancy. So that's how much my belly has grown since pregnancy. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell, that way you are notified every time I upload a video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.